the ground shake.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tanto, and today we're back for another statue tutorial. Once again, continue with the theme of Fortnite. Today we are doing the Tier 6 Ragnarok. So I want to first off give credit where credit is due. This was designed by Booooooooris, otherwise known as Booooooooris Bros. I'm going to leave all his information down in the description. Go show him some love and support. Again, makes some really awesome designs and has been working super hard on a bunch of Fortnite content. So again, please do let us know what you want to see in the comment section below, and we'll try and get to them as soon as possible. I also want to give a quick shout out to Tanto Network. Of course, that is my Minecraft server I run, which is on PC. So the IP is tantonetwork.com, and again, that will be on the screen and in the description. So if you want to come play Minecraft with myself or any of the builders you see on the channel, again, that is the place to be. Without further ado, again, I apologise for this tutorial being delayed so much. You're going to see why. It's a bit of a pain. Let's get straight into the build. So the blocks you're going to need are as following. You'll need dark oak planks, spruce planks, brown terracotta, block of coal, black concrete, black wool, oak planks, cyan terracotta, light grey wool, grey concrete, birch planks, stone bricks, stone, jungle planks, white terracotta, light blue concrete, light blue wool, brown concrete, bone block, oak wood stairs, spruce wood stairs, birch wood stairs, stone brick stairs, quartz stairs, stone slab, stone brick slab, oak slab, spruce slab, birch slab, quartz slab, brown carpet, and also yellow carpet. So if you want to grab them blocks into your inventory, that would be great, and then we'll get straight into building. Okie dokie. So this statue, in terms of the actual dimensions, slightly different because there is an absolute ton of 3D effects, but the basics are kind of still roughly the same. So we're going to start off with the legs. The legs are going to be 12 tall and 8 blocks wide. So, starting off with our first layer, we're going to find a nice empty space, and we're going to place 3 dark oak wood, 2 brown terracotta, and 3 dark oak. On top of this, for the second layer, we are going to place 3 spruce planks, 2 brown terracotta, 3 spruce planks. For the third layer, we're going to place 1 spruce, 1 brown, 1 spruce, 2 brown, spruce, brown, spruce. So again, that is our third layer. Now, what I'm going to do, and this is just a quick reminder, every time I do a layer, I'll back up like this to the point where you can see it, and I'll give you guys an opportunity to pause. I'm not going to verbally say it every time. Please just use your initiative, but please, again, take your time on this video. This design is an absolute nightmare in terms of how complicated it is. Looks amazing, looks fabulous, but in terms of actually building it, it's a real pain. So take your time and pause whenever you feel it's necessary. If you do have any issues, let me know in the comment section and I'll try and help you. So continuing, the fourth layer is going to be 3 black concrete, 2 blocks of coal, and 3 black concrete. Now what we can do, as something that's a little easier, is on top of the coal in the middle, we can build this up to the 12th layer. So that's the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th layer. So we essentially have 9 layers of coal, so that's a 9x2 rectangle. So that essentially, as I said, makes it a bit easier. We don't have to place the 2 middle blocks each time, it's just left side and right side. So continuing now for the 5th layer, we are going to place 3 black wool, we've got our 2 block gap, and then 3 black wool. On top of this, similar to the layer previous, we're going to do 3 black concrete, 2 block gap, and 3 black concrete. So that is the first 6 layers. For the 7th layer, we are going to place 2 blocks of oak planks, 1 black wool, and on the right side, 1 black wool, 2 oak planks, so very similar. For the next layer, we are going to place, on the left side, 3 black wool, on the right side, 2 black wool, and 1 spruce plank. The next layer is indeed the exact same, so this is the 9th layer. That's going to be 3 black wool on the left, and on the right side, 2 black wool, and 1 spruce. For the 10th layer now, we are going to place, on the left side, 3 spruce, on the right side, exact same, and we're going to repeat this once more for the 11th layer, the second to last layer. The final layer, which is of course the 12th layer, we're going to place 2 black wool, 1 black concrete, and on the right side, 1 black concrete and 2 black wool. And once you've done that, you'll see it looks something like this. That is a 12x8 rectangle. Once again, that's 12 tall, 8 blocks wide, and it's pretty much symmetrical. The one exception, of course, being on the 8th and 9th layers on the right side. So yeah, again, 12x8, that is the basics of the front side of the legs. Now, what we're going to do is start adding the 3D effects, and this is where things become a bit more complicated. So, we are going to start off, we're going to have to clear up our inventory a bit, because this is a nightmare in terms of blocks. So we're going to grab our stone brick stairs, our light grey wall, and also our stone slabs. We are going to come to the 4th layer of the build. On the first block on the left, we are going to place a stone brick stair upside down towards the right. So again, in front of this black concrete, we place a stone brick stair upside down facing towards the right. On the next block, we are going to place a stone slab on the upper half of the block, and into the right of that, we're going to place a upside down stone brick stair facing towards the left. So you're probably going to have to place the slab afterwards, just for placement. Place the slab back, and it will give you something which looks like this. Now, above the slab, we are going to place another slab. To the left and to the right of the slab, we place one light grey wall. So that's to the left and to right. And we're also going to place one above it. So place one above. That will leave you with this half gap here. And then to the left and to the right of the light grey wall, we're going to place 2 more stone slabs. We're going to repeat this pattern on the right side. So exact same. So we come to the 6th block and the 8th block, upside down stairs facing inwards. In the middle, place a slab. On top of said slab, place a second one. To the left, right, and above, place light grey wall, and then to the left and the right of that, place 2 stone slabs. So it's the exact same pattern on the left as it is indeed on the right. So that is the first step. Moving on up, we are going to come to this layer here, which is the 7th layer. We're going to come to the 2nd block, and we're going to place a light grey wall. To the left and to the right of this light grey wall, we're going to place a stone slab. Above the stone slabs, we're going to place a row of 3 light grey wall. In front of the 3 light grey wall, on the first block and the 3rd block, we're going to place a stone slab on the lower half. And to cap it off, we are going to grab ourselves some brown carpet. And above the grey wall, we're going to place a row of 3 brown carpet. Now, we repeat this once again on the right side. So head over to this block here. In the middle, so the 7th block on the 7th layer. We are, is it the 8th layer? Let me double check that. So 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th. So on the 8th layer, apologies, we are going to place a light grey wall. Either side, left side and right side, place a stone slab. Above this, place a row of 3 light grey wall. And in front of the 1st and 3rd block, place a stone slab. To cap it off, we are going to place our row of 3 brown wall, or 3 brown carpet. And that is the 2nd part. So again, there should be a 1 block gap in between this light grey wall at the bottom and the light grey wall at the top from the previous 3D effect. So that brings us to our final stage, which is of course the very top point. We're going to come to the top left corner, the 12th layer. We're going to place 3 cyan terracotta, leave a 2 block gap, and place 3 cyan terracotta. Using our stone brick slabs, we're going to place a layer underneath now. So we place 3 stone brick slabs underneath the left side, exact same on the right side. Once you've done that, that is the front of the legs complete. So again, if you want to pause, good opportunity to do so. And now we're going to start making some progress on the front side of the body. So, the front side of the body, once again, is a 12 by 8. We're going to start off by grabbing ourselves our spruce planks, and we're going to place 1 spruce plank, 1 brown concrete, 4 spruce planks, 1 brown concrete, and 1 spruce plank. What we're then going to do is we're going to grab ourselves some white terracotta, some oak planks, and also some jungle planks. On the left side, we're going to expand 1 to the left using white terracotta, 1 oak plank, and 1 white terracotta. On the right side, exact same, 1 white terracotta, 1 oak plank, 1 white terracotta, so it's a 3 block extension to the left and a 3 block extension to the right. Now, one thing you'll notice is the arms are only 3 wide. Normally, of course, they're 4 wide. In this case, they are 3. Which kind of fits the female skin character model which Mojang use. However, in this case, the reason we're doing that is 1, because that's how Boris designed it, but 2, because otherwise if you add all the 3D effects to the 4x4, it does start to look a tad bulky. So if you do want to make it a 4x4, easy way you can do that is just by double upping the 2nd block or the last block, and that will make it a 4x4. However, I wouldn't recommend it because it does make it look extremely bulky, and I've already tried it, and yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, so that's why we're going with this. It's unusual, but trust me, once you finish it, it's going to look relatively the same with all the 3D effects. So anyways, without the arms, we're not going to worry about them for now. We'll come back to that later on. That was just marking out to save some time. We're going to continue with the body. So once again, the body, 12 tall, 8 wide, conventional size. So let's begin. So we've already got our first layer. Our second layer is going to be 2 stone bricks, 4 spruce planks, and 2 stone bricks. So once again, that is our second layer. Now this is where things get a bit tricky. So we are going to grab some stone brick stairs and some stone brick slabs, and you want to keep all 3 of them together, just for convenience. So the remaining 10 layers is going to be a mixture of these 3 blocks. So for the third layer, we are going to place 3 stone brick slabs, 2 stone bricks, and 3 stone brick slabs. So that is our third layer. For the fourth layer, we are going to place 3 stone bricks, 2 slabs, 3 stone bricks. So again, currently you should have something which looks like this. On top of this, we are going to do 3 stone brick slabs, 2 stone bricks, 3 slabs. So again, you're getting these small little gaps, which we're going to fill in later on. For the next layer, we are going to do 3 stone bricks. We're then going to do 2 stairs, but these are going to be upside down, so we're going to have to do them afterwards, and 3 stone bricks. For the next layer, we are going to do 3 slabs, 2 stone bricks, and 3 slabs. So again, I'll back up just so you can see. In terms of which layer this is, that was the 7th layer. So going back to the 6th layer, in these 2 middle blocks, now we've got the layer above. What we're going to do is on the left, we're going to have an upside down one facing towards the left. On the right, an upside down one facing towards the right. For the next layer, we are going to do, again, 3 blocks. Leave a 2 block gap, 3 blocks because there's going to be upside down stairs in the middle. For the next layer, we are going to do 8 stone bricks, so it caps it off. And again, in the middle, on the layer below, we do an upside down one facing towards the left, and an upside down one facing towards the right. So again, brief opportunity to pause, and then we'll continue. So for the 10th layer now, we are going to do 1 stone brick, 2 stone brick slabs, 2 stone brick, 2 stone brick slabs, and 1 stone brick. And then for the final 2 layers, the 11th and the 12th layer, we are going to simply do 8 stone bricks. And once you've done that, it should look something like this. So again, that is a 12 by 8 rectangle. That is the basics of the front side of the body. And what we're going to have to do is behind all the gaps, we're going to place some black wool. So we come around to the rear side, and behind every little gap here, we're just going to place black wool. You don't have to fill it in solid, just make sure that all the gaps are indeed covered. So you can see here, I'm just placing them on the slabs. Make sure behind the stairs as well, and apart from that, it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. So then when you come around to the front side, you now have this effect. So it's like an armor almost, with the underdressing kind of somewhat exposed. So again, front side of the body. In terms of the front side of each arm, we're going to start on the left side. So we've already got our first layer. Again, each layer is only 3 wide in this case. So that is 1 white terracotta, 1 oak plank, and 1 white terracotta. For the second layer, we are going to place 2 jungle wood, 1 white terracotta. The third layer, we are going to grab ourselves some spruce planks, and we're going to place 2 or 3 spruce planks. For the fourth layer, we're going to place 1 spruce plank, 1 dark oak, 1 spruce plank. For the fifth layer, we're going to grab ourselves our brown terracotta, and we're going to place 3 brown terracotta. On top of this, we're going to place 2 stone, 1 spruce. We're then going to place 1 stone, 1 spruce, 1 stone. The next layer is going to be 1 spruce, 2 stone, and we repeat this for a second time. The 10th layer now is going to be 3 brown terracotta. And then for the 11th layer, we're going to grab ourselves our bone block. On the first block, we place 1 bone. Make sure you place it upright facing, because this works similar to the way trees do. We want this upwards texture at the top, and the side texture, of course, on the front side. For the second layer, we are, or second to last layer, the 11th layer, we place 1 grey concrete, 1 grey wall. And for the final layer, we are going to do, once again, 1 bone block facing upwards, and then 2 grey wall. And once you've done that, that is the left arm complete. That is a 12 by 3 rectangle. And again, of course, if you want to extend it, I recommend you just bring these two over and then kind of just double up the pattern on this arm. But again, do that at your own risk because it will make the arm look extremely bulky. Now, the good news is the other side is very similar. It's not the exact same, but there's only really 2 small differences. So if you want to copy it over, make the differences, that's up to you. I'm going to go for it nevertheless. So let's head over to the right side now. Again, we're going to come to the 13th layer of the build, 3 blocks to the right, and that consists of 1 white terracotta, 1 oak plank, and 1 white terracotta. For the second layer now, we are going to do 1 white terracotta, and then we're going to grab ourselves our jungle planks and do 2 jungle planks. On top of this, we are going to place 3 spruce planks. On the 4th layer, we place 1 spruce plank, 1 dark oak plank, and 1 spruce plank. So again, that is the 4th layer. For the 5th layer, we are going to cap this off with 3 brown terracotta. On top of that, and again, I appreciate this is a real pain when it comes to inventory management, we are going to place 2 stone, 1 spruce plank. The next layer is going to be 1 stone, 1 spruce plank, 1 stone. On top of that is going to be 1 spruce plank, 2 stone, and we repeat that once more. So again, just backing up so you can see. For the 10th layer now, we are going to do 3 brown terracotta. The 11th layer, we are going to place 1 grey wall, 1 grey concrete, 1 grey wall, and then the 12th and final layer is going to be 3 grey wall. So as you can see, there is not the need for the bone block in this case, and also the spruce is kind of mirrored, as you can see right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the front side of each arm complete in terms of the basic shape. Now what we can start doing is adding all the crazy 3D effects. So let's get straight into it. We're going to start off at the very top of the statue, and we're going to start off by building some hair, or I guess in this case it's kind of a bit of integration of the beard. So for this we're going to need light blue wool and also light blue concrete. What we're going to do is come to the top left corner of the build, come to the 3rd block, so this is indeed covering part of the arm, and we're going to place a row of 6 light blue wool. So again, that's 6 light blue wool. We're then going to leave a 2 block gap, place 1 light blue wool and 1 light blue concrete, and again it should go 1 block onto the right arm, and there should be a 2 block gap. So right now it looks something like this. Now going back to the left side, underneath this light blue wool, we're going to place 1 light blue concrete, 1 light blue wool, 1 concrete, 1 wool. Underneath the 2nd block, which is a wool block, we're going to place 1 wool. Underneath the 4th block, which is a wool block again, we're going to place 1 light blue concrete. Heading over to the right side, underneath this light blue wool, we're going to place another light blue. And to the left of this, down diagonal, we're going to place a 2nd light blue wool. So once you've done that, that is the first step complete. What we're then going to do is clean up our inventory a bit. We're going to grab ourselves some spruce planks and also some brown concrete and some spruce slabs. So again, that's spruce planks, brown concrete and spruce slabs. We start off in between the light blue wall here. We're going to place 2 spruce planks. Underneath this, on the left side, we're going to place a brown concrete. On the right side, 1 spruce plank. Underneath this brown concrete, and to the left of it, on the lower half, we're going to place a slab. So, as you can see, on the lower half to the left, so there should be half a block gap here, and underneath it, again, we've got our slab. To the left of this, we're going to place a spruce plank, and to the left of that, 1 brown concrete. So you should be left with a 1 block gap, and also half a block gap. Underneath the brown concrete, we're going to go down 1 using a spruce plank. We're going to go 1 to the left, and 1 to the right. Directly underneath the 1st block, we're then going to place another spruce plank, and to the right of this, once again, another spruce plank. For the next step, on the left side, we're going to place again a slab underneath, and to the left of it, on the lower half of the block, a 2nd slab. In between these 2 slabs, 1 brown concrete, and then we're going to surround the brown concrete with spruce planks by going down to the left and up. And once you've done that, it ends up looking something like this. And that is the kind of little belt that goes across the front of the statue. So again, if you want to pause, good time to do so. and then we're going to, again, move on. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our stone slabs. This is more to do with the arms, so we're going to come to the left arm first, and we're going to come to the third layer. On the first block and the third block on the lower half, we're going to place a stone slab on each one, so first block, third block. We're then going to repeat this on the fourth layer, so first block, third block. So it gives you an effect that looks like this using our stone slabs. We then go up to the sixth layer, which is the layer with the stone and the spruce. Again, first block, third block, stone slab on each. On the next layer, on the second block, which is this spruce plank, we're going to place a stone slab. Again, each of these slabs is on the lower half of the block. I do want to stress that because otherwise they will merge. If you put a block there, it's going to merge with the one above it. So you want it on the lower half. The next layer, directly above this, is one where we have the spruce and two stone. Again, first block, third block. And then the layer above that, in the very center block, the second one, we're going to place a stone slab. This will bring you to the ninth layer. So again, that's where the final one is, and the first one's on the third layer. So that is the left arm. Again, I'll do a little zoom by, just in case you want to pause at any point. And yeah, then we'll move over to the right arm, which does have this, just not as low down. So heading over to the right arm, we're going to start off by coming to the sixth layer, or the layer which is the first part that has the two stone and the one spruce. On the first block and the third block, we're again going to place our stone slabs on the lower half. The layer above this in the middle block, and the layer above this, first and third, and the layer above that, middle. So in this section, it only takes up 4 layers, whereas on that one, of course, you can see it's kind of 2 sections, and that is, of course, the right arm done. Very, very simple. And that leaves us with one final little effect, which we're going to add now. So, for this final effect, we are going to grab ourselves our oak wood stairs and also our yellow carpet. So, we're going to start off on the second layer on this fourth block here, and we're going to place a stair facing towards the right side. So again, an oak wood stair facing towards the right, and to the right of this, we're going to place an oak wood stair facing towards the left. Then, either side of this, on the left side, we're going to place an upside down stair facing towards the right. On the right side, upside down stair facing towards the left. And it gives you a shape that looks like this. In the middle 2 stairs, we're going to cap this off with a yellow carpet on top of each. Once you've done that, that's perfect. That's the yellow carpet done, ready to move on. What we're then going to do is grab ourselves some oak wood slabs. Underneath the stair on the left side and the right side, we're going to place an oak wood slab on the upper half of this block. So this goes into the first layer of the body. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place an upside down stair towards the right and an upside down stair towards the left, facing inwards. And that's going to kind of give us this belt buckle shape in the middle that looks like this. So again, it's got the stairs on the upper half and then slab, stair, stair, slab on the lower half. So yeah, that is the first layer of the 3D effects on the front side of the body. Now of course it's not as simple as that. There is a second and indeed third layer which we're going to add, but luckily that only affects the top part. So for now, if you want to pause in regards to the other sections, the arms, the actual bottom part, the belt, then feel free to do so. But now we're going to start adding the second layer onto this beard. So let's begin. We're going to start off by coming to the left side. Come down to the second layer here, and on the third block, we're going to place a light blue wool. What we're then going to do is go to the right one. On the first block, we go up one. So we have a right angle, that's the word, we got there eventually, a right angled shape, like so, and again, that's out of light blue wool. From this block here, we're going to go up diagonal to right, and we're going to place 1 light blue wool. We're then going to go 1, 2, 3 to right, down 1. From here, we're going to go 2 to the left using light blue concrete, down 1 using light blue wool. We're then going to go down diagonal to the left, and then to the left one, and we're going to place 1 blue concrete. Using our stone slabs, to the right of this blue concrete, on the upper half, we're going to place a stone slab, and then underneath it and to the right, on the upper half of the layer below, once again, we placed 2 stone slabs. So again, if I back up, it should look something like this, and that is the second layer of this beard complete. Now, for the third layer, what we are going to do is we're going to come to this block here, so the first one, directly in the middle, so not the block at the top left corner, this one here, and we're going to place a light blue wool. Below this, we're going to place a light blue concrete. To left, 1 light blue wall. And underneath this, 2 light blue walls. So 1 light blue and to the right. We're then going to go 1 to the left using blue concrete. Underneath the blue concrete, we're going to place a light blue wall. To right of the light blue wall, 1 blue concrete. And underneath the concrete, 1 light blue wall. Again, I'll back up just so you can see and give you a few different angles. Now, on the right side, we're going to start off by coming to this light blue wall here, so it's the 3rd block down. We're then going to go down diagonal to the right using blue concrete, or light blue. To right of this, 1 light blue wall, and we're going to go up 1 using 1 light blue concrete. Directly underneath the concrete and the blue wall, we're going to place 2 light blue wall, and underneath the light blue wall on the left, we're going to place a light blue concrete. Once you've done that, it looks something like this. And again, it's starting to look really, really cool because this beard just makes it look, I don't want to say super 3D, but it just gives it like a whole different personality, a whole different shape, because it really just comes out and comes alive. It doesn't really look kind of like a statue at this point. It looks more like an organic. So that is the front side of the beard. Once again, if you do struggle with that, just go back, pause after every single layer. If you still have any issues, let me know in the comment section below. But that is the front side of the body. Now what we're going to do is start making some progress on the other sides. So we're going to start on the left corner. And the main blocks we're going to need for this section is going to be our dark oak planks, our spruce planks, black concrete, black wool, oak planks, and then the rest we can just get out of our hotbar. So there we go. Let's come around to the left side of the leg. Now the left side of the leg is going to be 4 blocks wide. However, this 4th block, this one you're seeing here, that's our 4th block. That's already done. Nice and easy. So what this means is we're only going to be placing 3 blocks because 4th block, 3rd block, 2nd, 1st. Hopefully that makes sense. So starting off next to this dark oak plank, we're going to expand 1, 2, 3 to the left. On top of this, we're going to place 2 layers of 3 spruce planks. The 4th layer is going to be a layer of 3 black concrete. The 5th layer is going to be 3 black wool. On top of this, we're going to place 3 black concrete. The next layer is going to consist of 2 black wool, 1 oak plank. On top of that, we're going to do 2 black wool and 1 spruce plank. On top of this, we're going to do 1 black wool, 2 spruce, and we're going to repeat this twice more, so that's again 1 black wool and 2 spruce. For the final layer, which is the 12th layer, we're going to do 3 black wool. Once you've done that, that is a 12x4 rectangle, and that is the base of the left side of the leg complete. Now, of course, we are going to add some 3D effects. So for the 3D effects, we need our cyan terracotta, we need our stone brick slabs, and we also need some brown concrete. Starting off, we're going to come to the top left corner. We're going to place 1 brown concrete, and to right of it, 3 cyan terracotta. Underneath the brown concrete, we place a 2nd brown concrete. Underneath the cyan terracotta, on the upper half of the block, we place 3 stone brick slabs. Now, in terms of this brown concrete here, we're also going to expand both layers 1 block to the left, so it's going to overhang the rear side, and that is going to make sense once we come around to the rear side of the legs. It's going to match up perfectly, and it's going to be great. But for now, that is the left side of the leg complete. Once again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so, and that is a 12x4 rectangle. So, heading around to the right side, pretty much same procedure applies. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right, starting off with our dark oak. 2nd and 3rd layer is going to be 3 spruce, 4th layer 3 black concrete, 5th layer 3 black wool, 6th layer 3 black concrete. So again, looks like this so far. For the next layer, we are going to do 1 oak, 2 black wool. For the layer on top of this, we are going to do 1 spruce, 2 black wool. For the next 3 layers, 2 spruce, 1 black wool. And then for the final layer, of course, 3 black wool. So, that is your 12x4. Just like the other side, we're going to add a 3D effect. This time it's not going to be as big. So we come to the top left corner, we're going to place 3 cyan terracotta. We're not going to place the brown concrete this time, so that's only for the other side. Underneath the 3 cyan terracotta, place 3 stone brick slabs, meeting up like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the right side of the leg complete. Once again, if you want to pause, feel free to do so. So that brings us to the next step now, which is the sides of the arms. Now, before we do the sides of the arms, of course, we need to do the undecided arm, because otherwise you're going to have gaps. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to come around to the rear side of the statue. We're going to grab ourselves some white terracotta. We also need our oak. planks and also some spruce planks. So, starting off on this side here, behind the white terracotta, we're going to place 3 white terracotta. Behind the oak plank, we're going to place 2 oak planks, 2 white terracotta, 1 oak plank. Sorry, got that the other way around. And then for the next layer, behind the white terracotta here, we're going to place 2 spruce planks and 1 white terracotta. Now, of course, the spruce won't be visible because it's covered by the 3D effect, but the oak will eventually, or essentially, really can tell it's late at night, can't you? It's meant to be a 4x3 rectangle, so it's 4 blocks wide, 3 blocks thick. Again, if you have extended it 1 block over, it'll be a 4x4 square. But apart from that, as long as you have something like this, it'll mean there won't be a hole in the bottom of the hand. Feel free to repeat this on the right side, so on the outer layer, 3 white terracotta. Second layer, 2 white, 1 oak. Third layer, 2 spruce, 1 white. And again, from below, looks like this. And it's important you do that because otherwise there will indeed be holes in the bottom of the hands and it won't be too ideal. So once you've also done that, you'll be presented with something like this. So you'll have the side of the front, and you'll also have the side of the base layer we've just done, and it'll form a backwards L shape. If you're on the right side, it will indeed form a L shape. So again, make sure you're on the left side, because we're going to work on that first. So, just like the side of the legs, we're going to be placing 3 blocks per layer, because the 4th block is this one here. That's already done, dusted, out the way. So, first layer, again, already done. That's white terracotta. Second layer, we are going to place 1 jungle plank, 2 white terracotta. Third and fourth layer is going to be 3 spruce planks, and we're going to cap that off with a layer of 3 brown terracotta. On top of this, we are going to place 2 layers of 3 stone. On top of that, we're going to place a layer of 2 spruce, 1 stone. We're then going to place 2 stone, 1 spruce. So again, just backing up so you can see. The next layer, which is the 10th layer, is going to be 3 brown terracotta. The 11th layer, we are going to need our bone block back, as well as some grey wool. So we're going to place a bone block facing upwards, 2 grey wool. And then the final layer, the 12th layer, we're going to place a bone block facing upwards, and then 2 sideways facing bone blocks. And it will give you something that looks like this. So again, that is a 12x4 rectangle. If you're on pause, please feel free to do so. And then we're going to start adding, again, some crazy, wacky 3D effects. So, in terms of what we're going to add, we're going to need our bone block, some stone slabs, and some quartz slabs. We're going to start off by coming to the 12th layer, 3rd block from left, and we're going to place a bone block facing outwards, so coming towards us, and then coming out the side of that, we're going to have a quartz slab on the upper half. We're going to repeat this on the layer here, the brown terracotta, so that is the 10th layer. We have a bone block and a quartz slab, and if you come to the side, it should look like this. That's essentially representing the spikes coming out the side. In terms of the stone slab, we're going to do something very similar to what we did at the front side. So we're going to come to the first layer of the stone, which I believe is the 6th layer. So on the 1st block and the 4th block on the lower halves, we're going to place stone slabs. On the 7th layer, 2nd and 3rd block on the lower halves, 2 stone slabs. 8th layer, 1st and 4th, and 9th layer, 2nd and 3rd. So again, each one is in the lower half of the layer, and it will match up with the front side. So again, head on looks like this. That is a 12x4 rectangle, and from a corner angle like this. So that is the left side of the arm. Now, the right side of the arm, again, very similar. Let's head around and start. So again, L shape. First block already done, so we're placing 3 blocks per layer. First layer is white terracotta. Second layer is going to be 2 white terracotta, 1 jungle plank. Third and fourth layer is going to be 2 layers of 3 spruce. The 5th layer, oh sorry, can I count? I can indeed count, wonderful, is going to be brown terracotta. On top of this, we are going to place 1 stone, 2 spruce. On top of that, 1 spruce, 2 stone. On top of this, 2 layers of 3 stone, a layer of 3 brown terracotta, and 2 layers of grey wool. So this time we don't have to mess around with the bone blocks, it's just simply 2 layers of grey wool. And that is the basic shape complete. Once again, a 12x4. Now, with this side, rather than using the bone blocks, we are going to use stone. So we'll use our stone, and we'll also be using our stone slabs. Starting off with the stone blocks, to get them out of the way, come to the 12th layer, 2nd block, place a block of stone, and then a stone slab on the upper half coming outwards. We repeat this once again on the 10th layer, so stone block, stone slab. Exact same as the other side, just using stone instead of bone. Exact same again pattern applies. Come to the 6th layer of the build. First block, 4th block, stone slabs on the lower half. 7th layer, 2nd and 3rd. 8th layer, 1st to 4th. 9th layer, 2nd, 3rd. So again, stone slabs on the lower half of each layer, and it gives us the pattern that looks like this. So once again, head on 12 by 4, and from a corner angle, looks like this. So if you now back up, the statue should be looking pretty interesting at this point. You can see it's really starting to come together nicely. That leaves us with the rear side of the statue. So if you come around to the rear side, you'll notice it's a tad lacking, and that's what we're going to work on now. So we're going to start off first with the rear side of the legs. The rear side of the legs is a 12 by 8 rectangle, 12 tall, 8 wide. However, first layer and fourth layer, first layer and final layer, the 8th layer, already done. So that means we're only placing 6 blocks per row because 2 of them are already done. 2 plus 6 equals 8, of course. And essentially we're just linking left side to right side. So we're going to start off by grabbing ourselves our dark oak planks, our brown terracotta, our coal, black concrete, and also black wool. So that's the main materials you're going to need. Or should I say that's the only materials you're going to need. So starting off with the first layer, we're going to place 2 dark oak, 2 brown terracotta, 2 dark oak. On top of this, 2 spruce, 2 brown terracotta, 2 spruce. And for the final layer, 1 brown terracotta, 1 spruce, 2 brown terracotta, 1 spruce, and 1 brown terracotta. So that is the first 3 layers. For the 4th layer now, we are going to place 2 black concrete, 2 coal, and 2 black concrete. And on top of the coal, we're going to build up all the way to the top. So that is 1, whoops, that's not coal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That brings us up to the top. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to the top of the legs. And that essentially takes out half the work. So anyways, continuing now with the next layer. On the left side, we're going to place 2 black wool, exact same on the right side. And the following layer is going to be 2 black concrete, once again on either side. For the remaining layers, just build up 8 black wool all the way up to the top. So in terms of layers, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, that's all black wool, with the exception, so at the very top layer, on the left side and the right side of this coal, we shall replace with black concrete. Apart from that, it looks like this, and that is a 12 by 8 rectangle. Now, of course, it is not that simple. We are going to add some 3D effects. Before we do so, again, good opportunity to pause. Please do take it. And then we'll start getting some work done. So, starting off, what we are going to do is, on the right side, we have this brown concrete. On the top one, we're going to go 1 to the left using 1 birch. We're then going to place 1 brown concrete. And then we're going to do 4. This is where inventory management becomes a real pain. So, 4 grey concrete, 1 grey wool, and 1 grey concrete. So that is the top layer right there. Underneath this, from left to right this time, we're going to do 1 grey concrete, 2 grey wool, 3 grey concrete, 1 grey wool, and 1 brown concrete. So that is the 11th layer. Underneath this, we are going to place 6 grey concrete, 2 grey wool. Underneath that, we're going to place 6 grey concrete, 1 grey wool, 1 grey concrete. This is where things get slightly more tricky. So underneath this, we're going to leave the first block. We're going to place 1 grey concrete, leave 1 block, place 2, leave 1 block, place 1, and then leave the final block. Underneath that, on the first block, we're going to place 1, leave a 2 block gap, and place 1. And once you've done that, that is the rear side of the legs complete. So this is more kind of like a cape, more so than a 3D effect. So that is the rear side of the legs. Once again, meets up with this 3D effect at the side. And yeah, that is a 12 by 8. So moving swiftly along, we have the rear side of the body. The rear side of the body is very, very simple. We are going to start off by grabbing ourselves some spruce planks and some brown concrete. For the first layer, make sure again you build this in line with the body, not in line with the 3D effect. We're going to place 1 spruce, 1 brown concrete, 4 spruce, 1 brown concrete, and 1 spruce. On top of this, we are going to grab ourselves our stone bricks, and we are going to build up 11 layers to the top. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That will bring us all the way in line, and again it's just a case of bringing it all the way up to the top, so each layer is going to be 8 stone bricks, and then we're going to punch out some details. But this is probably the easier and more efficient way of doing things. If you're in survival, maybe not, but again, I don't think many of you guys are going to be in survival, and if you are, again, let me know in the comments, because I mean respect if you are, let's put it like that. So as you can see, we have one layer of spruce, brown concrete, 4 spruce, brown concrete, 1 spruce, and then 11 layers of 8 stone bricks. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the top left corner and we're going to punch out a 2x2 square. Now essentially from this we're going to connect more 2x2 squares. So start off, we'll replace it with brown concrete. What we're then going to do is from this bottom block we're going to go to right, down, to left, add on 3 brown concrete. And as you can see, essentially if you ignore this here, that's now a 2x2 of brown. We're going to continue this all the way down. So from this bottom block to right, down, to left, replace with brown concrete. Again, bottom corner to right, down, to left, replace with brown concrete, to right, down, left, to right, down, left, and then finally once more to right, down, and left. And again, it will go from the top left corner down to this right corner with a 4 block gap to the bottom. So that is the first step. For the 11th layer, we're also going to come to the 4th and 5th block in the middle. On the upper half of the block, we are going to place 2 stone brick slabs, and then behind it we are going to place 2 black wool. So again, similar to where the front side with the indentations, it will now look like this. So that is the rear side of the body. For now, of course, it is going to be covered in majority by a 3D effect, but that's the basic shape complete. Now, in terms of the basic shapes for each arms, we're going to start off on the left side here, the rear side of the right arm, of course. We're only placing 2 blocks per layer, so it's going to be pretty easy. So starting off, we are going to grab ourselves our jungle planks. We're also going to need our spruce and our dark oak, and also our brown terracotta and our stone. So again, just grab the essentials. So the first layer, we have 1 white terracotta, 1 oak, 1 white terracotta. Already done. Second layer is going to be 1 jungle plank, 1 white terracotta. Third layer, 2 spruce. Fourth layer, 1 dark oak, 1 spruce. To cap this off, we're going to place 2 brown terracotta for our 5th layer. For our 6th layer, we're going to place 2 stone. 7th layer is 1 spruce, 1 stone. 8th layer, 1 stone, 1 spruce. And we're going to do the exact same for the 9th layer. For the 10th layer, we place 2 brown terracotta. 11th layer, we are going to need to grab ourselves our grey wool and our grey concrete. So we place 1 grey concrete, 1 wool. And then for the 12th layer, 2 grey wool. And that is the rear side of that arm. Once again, 12 by 3. On the right side, we are going to place 2nd layer, 1 white terracotta, 1 jungle. 3rd layer is going to be 2 spruce. 4th layer, 1 spruce, 1 dark oak. 5th layer, 2 brown terracotta. Next layer is going to be 1 stone, 1 spruce. A layer on top of that, again, 1 stone, 1 spruce. Next layer is going to be 1 spruce, 1 stone. Once again, repeat that, so 1 spruce and 1 stone. For the 10th layer, it's going to be 2 brown terracotta. 11th layer is going to be 1 grey wool, 1 grey concrete. And 12th and final layer is going to be 2 grey wool. And it ends up looking, again, like that. And that is a 12 by 3 rectangle. So slightly different on each arm. But again, overall, pretty easy. So, again, I'm just going to back up. Give you guys a quick old opportunity to pause if you need to do so. And then we're going to start making some progress on the rear side of this cape, which is actually going to cover a fair bit of the body. So, what we're going to do, we are going to grab ourselves the main materials, which is going to consist of our grey concrete, our grey wool, our brown concrete, which I'm looking for, there we go, our birch planks, our spruce planks, which we already got, our oak planks, and our spruce wood stairs. So they're the main materials we're going to need. Our first layer, continuing on top of where we left off with here, is going to be 5 grey concrete. So again, 5 grey concrete, 3 brown concrete. So again, I'll back up. That is 5 grey concrete, 3 brown concrete, and that's in line with the first layer of the body. The second layer is going to be 2 grey concrete, 1 grey wool, 2 grey concrete, 2 brown concrete, and 1 grey concrete. So that's the second layer. Third layer now is going to be 1 grey concrete, 3 grey wool, 1 grey concrete, 2 birch planks, 1 grey concrete. On top of this, we are going to do 1 grey concrete, 1 grey wool, and 6 grey concrete. So that's the fourth layer. Fifth layer, nice and easy, is going to be 8 grey concrete. On top of this, we're going to do 4 grey concrete, 1 spruce plank, 3 grey concrete. Again, just backing up so you can see. That is indeed the 6th layer. For the 7th layer, 2 grey concrete, 1 spruce plank, 1 spruce wood stair facing towards the right side, 1 spruce plank, 3 grey concrete. On top of this, 1 grey concrete, 6 spruce planks, 1 grey concrete. On top of this, 1 grey concrete, 4 spruce planks, 1 upside down spruce wood stair facing towards the left side, 1 spruce plank, 1 grey concrete. For the next layer now, which is the 10th layer, we are going to do 1 spruce plank, 1 oak plank, 3 spruce, leave a 1 block gap, place 1 oak plank, and 1 grey concrete. So that again is the 10th layer. Now, in terms of this top section, so we're going to start off by grabbing ourselves our spruce wood stairs. On the top left corner, above this grey concrete, so first block on the 11th layer, we're going to place an upside down spruce wood stair towards the left, and also one towards the right. Above this, we're going to place a normal one towards the left, and a normal one towards the right, and it gives you this circular shape. On the right side, we do the exact same, so above this grey concrete here, we're going to place an upside down stair towards the right, to the left of it, one to the left, above, one to the left, one to the right, and it gives you your 2 circular shapes like this. We're then, for the final touch of this layer, going to grab ourselves a oak wood plank, slab, and next to it, so on the left side, we place 1 to the right, on the right side, we're going to place 1 to the left, directly above that 1 block gap, and again, it kind of makes it link in with the 2 pieces in the corner. So that's kind of what's linking the cape to the body, and this is the cape itself. So hopefully that makes sense. So again, that is layer number 1. I'll back up just so you can pause if you feel it's necessary, and then what we're going to do is actually add another layer. So again, few smaller details. So for the next layer, you are going to want to grab yourselves your oak planks, oak slabs, also some quartz stairs. What we're going to start off by doing is in front of the oak planks, we're going to place an oak plank on either side, and in front of the oak slab, we're going to place yet again another oak slab. Underneath oak slab, we're going to place each oak slab, should I say, not oak slab, we're going to place a upside down quartz stair, and underneath each oak plank, also an upside down quartz stair. In between the 2 middle quartz stairs on the upper half, we're going to place 2 oak wood slabs, and once you've done that, it's as simple as that. That's just a little 3D effect we've added onto the already existent 3D effect. So that's the second layer complete. Again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. That leaves us with one final thing which we need to do, which is of course the stone slabs on the rear of each arm. So we are going to come to, yet again, the 6th layer. First block, third block, lower half. Next layer is going to be second block. Next layer, first, third. Next layer, second. And that is it. So 4 layers on the side. And then same on this side. 6th layer, first and third. Next layer, second. Next layer, first, third. And then the final layer, second. All on the lower half of the blocks. And again, all using stone slabs. So that is the rear side of the body. Once again, if you want to pause, please feel free to do so. And then we are going to move on to the next step, which is indeed the shoulders. So for the shoulders, what we're going to do is go ahead and fill it in using grey wool all the way across. And once you've done that, that will be a 14, because the arms are 1 shorter. So 14 wide by 4 area. So again, that's what it looks like from above. And yeah, once you've done that, that is the body of the statue complete. So I'm going to get rid of my arm. We're going to have a little miniature spin around. If the Xbox would react, that would be lovely. There we go. And we're going to have a little spin around a little opportunity to catch up if necessary, and then we'll move on to the head. So, as you can see, the aim of this section is to give you guys an opportunity to make sure everything's all good, all ready to go. And if you're sure, just skip forwards about a minute or two in the video, and then we'll be working on the head. But for now, this is again just like a reminder, please do take your time. Again, it is a bit of a pain, especially it's even more of a pain, should I say, if you have to go back and replace everything because you messed up slight of the way through. So again, please check everything's good to go. If it is, wonderful, skip forwards. If it's not, this is your opportunity. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to each part of the body. For example, this is the front side of the legs. I'm going to read out the measurements, so in this case it's a 12x8 area. I'll then give you guys an opportunity to pause. Please, again, take that opportunity, and then we're going to move on. So, anyways, front side of the body, 12x8. Front side of each arm, 12x3. Come around to the left side, we have the left side of the leg, that is a 12x4. We have the underside of the left hand, which is a 3x4, and we have the left side of the arm, which is a 12x4. Come around to the right side, we have the right side of the leg, 12x4. Underside of the right hand, 4x3. We have the right side of the arm, 12x4. Come around to the rear side of the legs, 12x8. Rear side of the body, 12x8, rear side of each arm, 12x3, and then the final side of the shoulders, which is 14x4. So, yeah, that's it. That is the statue so far. Again, hopefully everyone's up to this point. Again, if you're not, go back in the video. If you still had issues, let me know in the comment section down below. So, we're going to start off at the front left corner, and we're actually going to grab some blocks into our inventory. So the main blocks we're going to need is light blue wool, light blue concrete. We're going to need some birch planks, some birchwood stairs, some birchwood slabs, and let's also, whilst we're at it, grab ourselves our black wool. The rest of the materials doesn't really matter for now, we'll come to them later on. So we're going to start off, as I said, at the front left corner on the fourth block. So it should be this stone brick right here. We're going to place one light blue wool, and we're going to bring it one forwards. We're only bringing it one forwards, because again, otherwise it's going to be extremely bulky. So this head is actually only going to be 7 blocks wide, but I'll explain again later on once we're on the sides the reason why. So next to this, we're going to place one light blue concrete, one light blue wool, 2 light blue concrete, 2 light blue wool, and 1 light blue concrete. And again, we should finish on this fourth block from the right side. Now, that is the first part. We're then going to link round to both the left side and the right side. So starting off, we're going to come around to the left side. So we've already got this first light blue wool and our second. We're going to extend 2 blocks further to the left, 1 light blue concrete and 2 light blue wool. So it's got a 2 block extension on the rear side and only a 1 block extension on the front side, so it's 7 blocks in total. If we go around to the right side, next is light blue concrete here, we're going to place 3 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, 1 light blue wool and 1 light blue concrete. On the rear side, we're going to link it up. So, of course, in the middle, we have this 2x6 area. So, on the inner layer, we are, from left to right, going to place 4 light blue wool, 2 light blue concrete. And on the outer layer, we're going to place 2 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, 1 wool, 1 concrete, and 1 wool. So, from above, it looks like this. And that is a 7 wide by... No, so it'd be 7 thick by 8 wide, we got there eventually, rectangle. So it looks like this, and again, we got the front side, left side, right side, and rear side. So, we're going to start off with the front side, aka the face. So, let's begin. The first, or I guess second layer, is going to consist of 8 birch planks. The third layer now is going to be an upside down stair towards the left, 6 birch planks, and an upside down stair towards the right. So again, go back and place the stairs afterwards. Upside down one towards the left, and also on the right side, upside down one towards the right. So that is the third layer. For the fourth layer, we're going to place 2 birch planks. We're going to leave a 4 block gap and place 2 birch planks. For the fifth layer, we are going to place 3 birchwood slabs. We're then going to place 2 birch planks and 3 birchwood slabs. So again, that is our fifth layer. And that's 3 slabs, 2 planks, 3 slabs. For our sixth layer now, we are going to place 1 birch plank, 1 birch slab. We're then going to have an upside down stair towards the left, 2 birch planks. So again, go back and place the stair. 1 upside down stair towards the right, 1 birchwood slab, and 1 birch plank. On top of this, for the next layer, we're going to place 8 birch planks, and then for the final layer, we're going to place 1 birchwood slab, 6 birch planks, and 1 birchwood slab, and it ends up looking something like this. Now, behind this gap in the middle, this 4 block gap, we are going to indent 4 black wool, and behind these eyes here, because that is what they represent, we are going to indent some light blue concrete. So again, just go around to the rear of the build, and indent 5 blocks of light blue concrete, and 4 blocks of black wool. And once you go back around to the front side, it should now look something like this. So that is the front side of the face. Starting from this block here, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. Let me just double check that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So indeed, 8 blocks tall and 8 blocks wide. So that is the front side of the face, or at least the basics of the front side of the face. So for the 3D effect we're going to add, we are going to come to the third layer, and on the second block we're going to place a birch wood stair facing forwards. We're then going to place 4 birch planks and another birchwood stair facing forwards. On top of this, on the second plank, we're going to place a birchwood stair towards the left and a birchwood stair towards the right. If you back up, it should now look something like this. Underneath the stair here, we're going to place a birchwood slab. We're then going to place 4 birch planks and a birchwood slab. Now, next to the slab, on each side, we are going to place an upside down quartz stair, and on top of each of the quartz stairs, we're going to place a quartz slab. Once you've done that, that is the first layer of the 3D effect. Again, I'm trying to give you as many different angles as possible, but that is indeed the first layer. Now, for the second layer, what we're going to do is we're going to come to this layer here of the 4 birch planks, and on the middle 2 blocks, we're going to place 2 birchwood slabs in front of it, and underneath, we're going to place 2 birch planks. To the left and to the right of the birch planks, we're going to place another birch plank, and to the left and to the right of that, we're going to place a quartz slab on the lower half of the block. Underneath each quartz slab, we're going to place an upside down quartz stair. So again, at this current point, it should look something like this. And then what we're going to do to finish it off is underneath the 2 middle birch planks, we're going to place an upside down quartz stair towards the left, and also an upside down quartz stair towards the right. And again, that is the second layer of this little 3D effect at the front corner. Again, if you want to pause, please feel free to do so. So, that is the front side complete. Of course, there are going to be 3D effects that are going to come around and wrap onto the front side, but we'll worry about them once we've done the left and right side. So, come around to the left side, and you should currently be presented with something that looks like this. Again, it's 7 blocks wide, 8 blocks tall. First layer consists of 2 light blue wool, 1 concrete, and then 4 wool. Second layer is going to be, from left to right, 1 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, 1 wool, 1 concrete, and 2 wool. The third layer is going to be 5 light blue wool, 1 birch plank. On top of this, we're going to do 2 wool, 1 concrete, 1 wool, 1 concrete, and 1 birch plank. The next layer, we're going to start on the right side. So next to this blue, or should I say light blue concrete, we're going to place an upside down birch stair facing towards the left side. To the left of this, we're then going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 birch slabs on the upper half of the block. On top of this, we are going to place 2 layers of 6 birch planks, and then for the final layer, we're going to place 1 birchwood slab, and then 5 birch planks, and it ends up looking something like this. Now, in this gap here, we're going to go around to the rear side, and starting off behind the stair, we're going to place a blue concrete, or at least a light blue concrete. To the left of this, we're going to place a second light blue concrete, 1 light blue wool, and 1 light blue concrete. And if you now go back round to the left side, it should currently look something like this. You should have a 1 block gap, and that will make sense again once we get round to the rear side and start linking everything together. So once again, that's 7 blocks wide, 8 blocks tall, and that is the base layer of the left side of the head. Now what we're going to do is start adding some 3D effects to the side of the head, layer by layer. So let's begin. We're going to start off by going to the bottom left corner, to the second block, and we're going to place 1 light blue wool, 3 quartz slabs, 1 light blue wool. Above the quartz slabs, we're going to place 1 light blue wool, 1 concrete, 1 wool. Above this, we place 1 concrete, 2 wool, and above that, we place 2 wool, 1 concrete. To the right of this concrete, we're going to place a birch stair, or stair? What am I saying? A birch plank. We're going to go up 1 and to the left 1 using birch planks. We're then going to leave a 1 block gap, and we're going to place 2 birch planks. Above the 2 birch planks, we place another 2 birch planks. To the left of this birch plank here, we're going to place a spruce plank. And above the spruce plank, we go up 1 and to the right 1. And it ends up looking something like this. I appreciate that's somewhat difficult to see, so I'm just going to do a few different angles and hope that it's useful. So that is the first layer. For the second layer now, what we're going to do is we're going to start off by coming to this blue concrete right here, and we're going to place a birch plank on top of it. From here, we're going to go up to right, down to right. To right of this, we're going to place a birchwood stair facing towards the front of the statue. On the next layer, underneath this stair, we're going to place 1 birchwood plank and build 2 to the left. We're then going to place a birchwood slab on the upper half underneath the birchwood plank above. Underneath this first birch plank here, directly underneath the stair, we're going to place a slab. To the left of this, 1 birch plank, and it ends up giving you a shape that looks like this. So again, a few different angles, and for a front side, as you can see, it's kind of curving out, and it's going to wrap round to the front side. In terms of this upper area here with these spruce planks, what we're going to do is continue. So in front of these spruce planks, we're going to place a 2x2. We're also, in the top left corner, going to go up, so to left, up, and to right, and it's going to give us our kind of 2 squares merged together pattern. So that's the top left corner and the bottom right corner. In terms of the bottom center area, in front of the quartz slab here, we're going to place 1 quartz slab. We're then going to place 2 bone blocks facing upwards and 1 quartz slab. And above the first bone block, we're going to place 1 light blue wool. This is kind of merging with the shoulder at this point, but it's just small little details that will make it look a little bit more interesting later on. So, that is the second layer. Again, if you want to pause, feel free to do so. For the next stage, what we're going to do is we are going to come to the top left corner. In front of this 2x2 at the top corner, we're going to bring it forwards a layer, so that's now another 2x2 of spruce, and it gives us this kind of diagonal shape going off the side of the head. In terms of this area at the right side, we're also going to come to the top left corner of this area. Second block in, we're going to place a birchwood slab on the lower half. Underneath this, we're going to place 2 birch planks. To the right of this first birch plank, we're going to place 1 birch and 1 stair. Underneath the stair, we're going to place 2 birch planks, and then we're going to place 1 birch plank and 1 slab. So again, if I back up, it should now look something like this. And if you go around to the front side, it's now 2 blocks thick. So again, that is the third layer of the 3D effects at the side. What you can also do, if you want to, is on the second block in, on the shoulder, go up 1 with bone and place 1 quartz slab. So again, just a small little effect, and we'll place 1 quartz slab directly there above that bone block just to give it a bit of a gradient. So yeah, that is the left side of the head complete. Again, I appreciate a bit difficult and a bit confusing in some senses. If it is, in terms of everything merging together, what I will do is I'll put some screenshots with the gradient in the background being something different, just to make it a bit easier to see, because I do, again, appreciate it is difficult. But anyways, yeah, that is the left side, and we're now going to essentially go around to the right side and do something very, very similar. So, let's head around to the right side. Just like the left side, we've got to start off with the basics. So the first layer is 1 blue concrete, 3 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, 1 light blue wool, and 1 light blue concrete. Second layer is going to be 1 light blue concrete, 3 light blue wool, 1 concrete, 1 wool. Third layer, we're going to place 1 birch plank. We're then going to place 1 wool, 1 concrete, 3 wool. So that is the third layer. Fourth layer is going to be 1 birch plank, 1 concrete, 2 wool, 1 concrete, 1 wool. Next layer, what we're going to do is, next to this blue concrete, we're going to place a birchwood stair facing towards the right side, upside down, and then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 birch slabs on the upper half of the block. Above this, we're going to place 2 layers of birch planks, and then for the final layer, we place 5 birch planks, and then 1 birch wood slab. In this little gap here, we're just going to go around to the inner part. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 light blue wool, and again that 1 block gap at the end is intentional and will make sense once we go around to the rear side. For now, that is the basics of the right side of the head. Again, 7 blocks wide, 8 blocks tall. So just like we did at the other side, we're going to add some 3D effects. This time it is indeed slightly different. So starting off, we're going to come to the bottom layer, second block, and we're going to place 3 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, and 2 light blue wool. Underneath this light blue wall here, we're going to go down 1, and that will link in with the rear side, but we'll just get that part out the way. For the next layer, we're going to leave a 2 block gap. We're then going to place 5 light blue wool. On top of this, we're going to place 3 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, and 1 light blue wool. On top of that, we place 1 light blue wool, 2 light blue concrete, 2 light blue wool, and on the left side, we're going to expand 1 to the left using a birch plank. We're then going to go up 1 and to right 1 using birch planks. Leave a 1 block gap, place 2 birch planks, and above it 2 more. In this top corner, we're again going to go up to right down using spruce planks. Once you've done that, that is the first layer of the right side of the head complete. And again, if you want to pause, please feel free to do so. So, first layer done. In terms of the second layer, on top of this spruce here, we're going to place a 2x2 of spruce planks. In the top corner, we're then going to go up to right and down, and that's that top section complete. In terms of this area here with the blue wool, we're going to add another layer. So on the bottom layer, we're going to leave 1 block. We're going to, on the second block, place 1, 2, 3, 4 light blue wool, and again go down 1. On top of this, we are going to place 1 light blue concrete, 2 light blue wool, and 1 light blue concrete. On top of that, we're going to leave a 1 block gap, place 3 light blue wool. On top of this, starting in front of this light blue wall here, we're going to place 1 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, leave a 1 block gap, and 1 light blue wool. So that's a little pattern here. In terms of this front section, on top of the light blue wool, we're going to place a birch plank, go to the left 1, down 1, and underneath that, place a birch wood slab. To the left of the slab, we're going to place 2 birch planks. Above the birch planks, we're going to place a stair facing forwards, or in this case facing towards the left, and 1 birch plank. Underneath this area here, we're going to simply, on the right side, place 1 birch plank, and that's it. So that is the second layer of the right side complete. Again, I know, a real nightmare, but shouldn't be too difficult. So, the final thing, the final layer, I guess you could say, we're going to do, we're going to need our stone and our stone slab. We're going to start off on the third layer, or third row of this point here, by placing 1 stone and 1 stone slab, and that kind of mixes in with the effect we have coming on the side. We're also going to go to the top right corner and place a 2x2 of spruce planks in front, and again gives us this diagonal shape coming out the side of the head. Final part in this birch area, once again a bit of a nightmare. So in front of this birch plank here, we're going to place a birch slab. Underneath that, we're going to place a birch plank. To the left of this, we are going to place a birch plank and a birchwood stair. Underneath this, we're going to place 2 birch planks, a birchwood slab, and underneath this birchwood plank here, we're going to place 1 slab. So again, head on looks like this, and from a corner angle like this. So from the front side, you can now see you've kind of got this mirrored effect with the 2 parts hanging out either side. So we've got the spruce planks coming out the back corner, and these birch planks coming out the front corner. So again, I'll just do a little spin around of the right side, just to make sure you get as good a view as possible, and then we'll head around to the rear side. Okie dokie. So, heading around to the rear side, you should be presented with something that looks like this. It looks a bit weird, a bit off-centered, but don't worry about it, we'll fix it. So we're going to start off with our first layer, which is, once again, 1 blue concrete. Why do I keep on saying blue? Light blue, light blue, light blue, light blue. So 1 light blue concrete, 2 light blue wool, 1 light blue concrete, 1 wool, 1 concrete, 2 wool. Second layer is going to be 1 wool. Again, ignore this is a 3D effect. So second block, 1 light blue concrete, 3 blocks of wool, 1 concrete, and 1 wool. The next layer is going to be nice and simple, 6 blocks of light blue wool. And the fourth layer is going to be 1 concrete, 1 wool, 1 concrete, 2 wool, and 1 concrete. For the fifth layer, we are going to place 2 birch wood slabs on the upper half, 2 birch planks, and 2 birchwood slabs. Now you can see here we have these indentations. On the left side we have 1 light blue wool. To the right of this we're going to place 1 light blue concrete. On the right side we have this 1 light blue concrete. To the left of this we place 1 light blue concrete. If you want to punch out this gap here, you can, because it will provide a bit of a lighting glitch and it will be a shadow. So the way to fix that would be to punch out the block and then just replace it, or the one above it should I say, and you can just replace it with a block of your choice, whether that's concrete or wool. So just mix and match to have a nice pattern if you want to get rid of that lighting bug. Again, it's optional. Now in terms of the remaining 2 layers, we're going to do 6 birch planks, and then of course for the top layer in between each slab we're again going to do 6 birch planks. So you should have slab, 6 birch planks, slab, and from the rear side it should look like this currently. Now in terms of adding some 3D effects, we are going to start off with some hair. So we're going to come to the bottom left corner. Starting off above this blue concrete, we're going to place 1 light blue wool. Above that, 1 light blue concrete and 1 light blue wool. To cap that off, we're going to place a birchwood slab. From this light blue wool, we're going to go 2 blocks to right and then place 1 light blue concrete. Above this light blue wool, we're going to go up 1 and place a light blue wool. We're also going to go down 1 with 1 concrete and 1 wool. From this concrete, we're going to go 2 to right using wool, 1 to right using light blue concrete, up 1 using wool, and twice to right using wool. Above the wool, we place 1 birchwood slab. Below the wool, we're going to place a concrete. Again, I'll back up so you can see, currently it looks like this. Going back to this wool in the very centre, next to the light blue concrete, we're going to place a blue concrete underneath it, 2 light blue wool. Underneath the concrete, we place 1 wool, 1 concrete, and underneath the wool on this right corner, 1 concrete, 1 wool. Once you've done that, that is the first layer of these little 3D effects we're adding. So again, if you want to pause, please feel free. And then we're going to add a second layer. So for the second layer, we're going to come to the left side. Underneath this light blue wool here, we're going to place another light blue. So we're going to have to place 1, go down, punch out. So we have this 1 gap here. Underneath that, we place 1 light blue concrete, 1 light blue wool. And from this wool, we're going to go to left 1 and down 1. So to left with wool, down 1 with concrete. From here, we're also going to go to right 1 with wool, down 1 with wool. We're then going back to this block, going to go to right 1 with concrete, and up 1 with wool. The next step we're going to do, that's the first part, is leave a 1 block gap from this blue concrete here. So we're going to go 2 blocks to right using wool, punch out that block, leave this block, go down 1, and that is your second section, and that is the second layer of the 3D effect complete. Again, a real pain to see because the layers merge, but that is of course intentional. So it's kind of like a win-win, but a win-lose at the same time. Yeah, I don't know, it's a bit of a pain. So that is the rear side of the head. So we've got the 3D effects of the hair, and then the rest of the head's kind of just exposed. In terms of the top of the head, we're going to start off by filling it all in using birch planks, so nice and simple. Then we get onto the more interesting part, which is adding the horns. So again, right now looks like this. Solid birch planks with a birch slab in each corner. In terms of the horns, this is a nightmare. So we're going to start off at the front side. Go to the front left corner, which is this slab. Leave a 1 block gap, and then we're going to place a birch plank. Go to right, forwards, and to the left. So you now have a 2x2 platform. Repeat this on the right side. So again, right side 2x2 platform, 2 block gap from the front. Going back to the left side, on this block here, we're going to go up 1, to the left, and down. Head round to the rear side, and expand this as a 2x2 backwards. So this 2x2, bring it 1 layer back. So you now have a 2x2 square with a 2x2 cube coming off the side of it. In the back right corner, go to the left 1, up 1, to right 1. Head round to the rear side, and expand this 2x2 in the top corner, backwards, 1 block. So you now have your 2x2 square into a 2x2 cube into a 2x2 cube, and they're all merged, as you can see. For the next layer, we are once again going to go to the back top right corner, go one to left, up one to right one. We're then going to head round to the rear side, once again expand it backwards as a 2x2. However, this time on the two upper blocks, we're going to bring it back one on each side. So on the left and the right, one block. We don't do that on the bottom. So from a side angle, it currently looks something like this. Now, above that little area we've just added, we're going to start off by placing a 2x2. What we're then going to do is on this back corner, the back left corner, we're going to bring it one to the left, backwards one, and to the side one. So we're almost kind of doing a 2x2 backwards, but only as one layer. Above this, in the back left corner, we're going to place a 2x2 of birch planks. And then above that, we're going to place on the left side 2 light blue concrete, on the right side 2 birch planks. So again, apologies if my explanation is a tad confusing, but at this point it kind of relies a bit more on visuals, because no matter how much I try and formulate this in my head, it's really difficult to describe merging cubes. So again, I'll just try and give you as many different angles as possible and hope that the visuals do it justice. So for the final step, we're going to go to the back right corner, this birch plank here. We're going to go up to right and down, head round to the rear side, and bring it a layer backwards, again using a 2x2 of light blue concrete. Head back round to the front side, go back to the back right corner, up one, to right one, down one, head round to the rear side, once again bring it a layer backwards to form a 2x2. And that is the left horn complete. So what you've got is you've got the kind of main area of birch planks, and then you've got the tip, which is the glowing blue area. So theoretically, all we need to do now is repeat the exact same thing on the right side. You can vary it up a bit, and that's probably something you could play around with, but in the purpose of this, the right side is going to be, hopefully, the exact same. So, we are going to start off, similar to what we did before, with our 2x2. We are going to, on the back right corner, go up to right, down, head round to the rear side, and expand backwards. So again, that's the first step. We repeat this, so in the back right corner, up to right, down, head round to the rear side, expand 2x2 backwards. Once more, again, back right corner, up to right, down, head around to the rear side, expand backwards. This time, however, on the upper layer, we're going to bring it back a further one block. So again, you can see on the other side, we did the exact same. For the next step, we are going to build onto this. So on this area here, we're going to place a 2x2 of birch planks. On top of that, at the back right corner, we're going to go up to right, down, head around to the rear side, bring it back one layer. We're then going to build upwards. So, on the left side, we're going to place 2 birch planks. On the right side, we're going to place 2 light blue concrete. The next step, we go to the back left corner. We're going to go up to the left and down. Head round to the rear side, expand backwards a layer. And then for the final one, again, back left corner, up to left, down. Come around to the rear side, back a layer. And once you've done that, that is the second horn complete. So again, I understand that is an absolute nightmare to follow, I imagine. It might just be completely easy, and I might just be putting myself down in a really bad way. But again, apologies if it isn't the best explained. Hopefully, just by the visuals, it should be pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, with that said and done, that is the tutorial complete. You should, if I back up, have your very own Ragnarok Tier 6 statue. So you can see that's what the finished product should look like. If you have anything that looks like this, wonderful. If you don't, again, I'll be in the comment section down below to help as much as possible. With this said, I want to give a quick shout out also again to Booooooooris, who did a really awesome job with this design. He also designed the Tier 6 drift statue, so if you want to go check that out, I'll leave a link in the description, as well as a link to the whole Fortnite playlist. If you're into Fortnite builds, this is definitely the channel to be. As well as this, again, I want to give a quick shout out to Jared Gaming and also J-Bros Gaming. Jared on the Frosted Network channel has done a plushie version of this, and then J-Bros on his channel has done a pixel art version, and trust me, the pixel art version is fabulous. So, again, I'll leave their information. That'll be the card system at the end, links to their videos. And yeah, apart from that, again, I really do hope you enjoyed. I know it wasn't the nicest of videos and it was quite a long one, but for the purpose of the statue, I hope you really like it. Again, if you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments section below, and I'll add them to my to-do list if they're really nice suggestions, or just about the video, what you liked, what you didn't like. If you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing, hitting notifications if you actually want to be notified when I upload, and if you definitely want to, I guess, stay in the loop, follow me on Twitter at GameBearGames, because I tweet out every time I upload, which YouTube doesn't seem to do. So yeah, apart from that, again, check out the Minecraft server, TantoNetwork.com, my server where a lot of these people build on. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, my name has been Gummy, and goodbye.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light